I want to talk about the power of anticipation. I know you talk a lot about anticipatory trends, anticipatory leadership. I'd really like to understand from your perspective what that means to you and how you think about that in the context of engineering services.
Well, when you think of strategy, let's think of two sides to a coin. One side of that coin would be reactionary. The other side is anticipatory. By the way, you need to be able to do both. Being agile, which came from sports, is reacting as quickly as you can to a problem after it occurs. Reacting as quickly as you can to a disruption after it disrupts. And by the way, there's a lot of that happening. You need to get good at that. But I'm going to talk about the other side of that strategy coin, how to anticipate disruptions before they disrupt. What that does is it makes disruption a choice. You can either be the disruptor or the disrupted. You can anticipate problems before they happen and pre-solve them, or you can let them play out. So when you are anticipatory, you are playing not defense, you're playing offense. So we're balancing defense and offense by those concepts. Now, how in the world can you be anticipatory? And all trends, and this is based on a study over decades, and the Pentagon is using it. I'm an advisor to the Joint Chiefs. Many companies around the world are using it, and I want us to use it. And that is, all trends are either hard trends based on a future fact that will happen, I'll give you an example in a minute, or they're soft trends based on an assumption that may or may not happen. And by the way, I love both. What do I love about a soft trend? If you don't like it, you can change it. And again, what do I love about a hard trend? I can find certainty in a seemingly uncertain world. So let me make this concrete with some simple examples. Let's take wireless technology. We went from 3G wireless to 4G wireless to 5G wireless. Is that it? No. By the way, hard trend. We'll 5, 6, and then we'll have 7, and then we'll have 8. We're putting a lot in the cloud. Is the cloud getting full? No, we're going to be putting more in the cloud. Baby boomers, that's another category. Technology is one, demographics is another. We've got 10,000 baby boomers in the United States turning 70 every day. Are they going to all of a sudden start getting younger? No, hard trend, they're going to get older. And we could predict a lot of problems and pre-solve them, or we could let them play out. Let me just show you how you can innovate around that. All right, let's invent something that doesn't exist right now, just to show you how this might work, okay? So, a lot of people love to go boating, they love to go fishing, and as they get in their 80s or 90s, it's kind of hard to launch the boat. So what if we designed the easy launch trailer for seniors, and we did a good job of designing it? Would we have a predictable growing market every year?
Yes.
Absolutely. Would we know what countries to export to and which ones not to export to? Yes, we know the aging populations. In other words, we could have a low-risk, high-yield innovation based on a hard trend. So when you're separating hard trends from soft trends, you can develop some strategies and some solutions that are extremely powerful. My last book was called The Anticipatory Organization. I did not call it the Reactionary Organization. I think we've got that down.